and look at Mecca. As beautiful as this city is, if Hagar would have not gone through what she had gone through, this wouldn't be here. So how can an Islamic world in this day and age come back and try to oppress women? When it's a woman who's at the very, not only a woman, a black woman, who's the basis of this ritual. Is that right? That's how you know that they have gone off course. And this is when they talk about the Hajj, when they go back and forth and they do it. And here's the honorable, this is some of the pilgrims participating in this Hajj. This is a ritual. If you're a Muslim, if you want to go over there, go over there. But understand that the true Hajj is taking our will and submitting it to God's will. That's the true Hajj. That's the true journey. And if any of us have tried it 10%, we know it's a very tough journey. We might be able to master the physical expressions. Or I'm going to pray. Or I'm going to dress this way. But what about here? What about in the heart? What about those emotions? What about those passions? What about those desires? Can we line them up to what God desires? That's the journey. And that's the true, as the Prophet Muhammad said, that's the true jihad. Ain't about going and get an AK-47 and shoot somebody. Some men came back from a war and it was like, Prophet, we just left the jihad. And the Prophet said, y'all just left the minor jihad. Now imagine that you got a wound from a knife. You done got shot, somebody amputated. And you think you out there fighting in the name of Allah and this is the major jihad and he lets you know, no son, that's the minor jihad. And when they asked him, well, what's the major jihad? He says the battle with self, to go to war with the lower desires. And as we talked about last week, that's really the essence of the story about David and Goliath. It ain't about no man knocking down no giant. It's about a man going to war with the beastly desires in himself. When David got ready to see Goliath, he was like, no, I can handle him. And they were like, how do you know you can handle him? How do you know you're so sure? He said, because I've already killed the bear and the lion with my own hands. How do you know that that's more than that story to that story? Because there are no bears and there are no lions where David in the Bible is said to live. See, we got to think critically when we look into the scripture. If not, we're going to keep having this Alice in Wonderland understanding of it. Teaching generations that there was a man in Palestine, he took 5 stones and he knocked out this big giant. But what if we told him is that son or daughter, as you live this life, you got to look into your mind. And you got to find that animalistic desire in you. You got to find that beast that roams your mind and roams your spirit. And when you find it, you got to choke the hell out of it. And guess what? After you choke the hell out of it, you may think it's gone, but it's hibernating. And if you don't stay examining your mind and examining your spirit, that animal that you kill, it wakes up. But if you're on your post, walking it in the perfect manner, keeping always on the alert, we're looking for that weed to jump up in our spirit. We're looking for that which will choke away the life of God in us, the zeal of God, the love of God. And when we find it, we remove it. Whether it is a man, whether it is a woman, whether it's a father, a mother, job, whatever it is, I'm going to remove anything that's going to stand between me and my ability to submit to God. And when I do that, anything outside of myself is not a competition, because I've already went to war with the greatest enemy I can have, which is my own demons.